Legend of Total War here with part 7 of my Total War Attila Venedian Let's Play campaign. Previously we had a war with the Danes, well it's more like the Danes' war with us. They attacked us at Wimbajumba. They caused a considerable but temporary damage, but we repelled them in there. Fucking hell, there's a lot of clouds right there. And then after defeating them there, we called for basically a white peace treaty where no one gains anything, and I just wanted them to leave because the war was not beneficial to me. It was costing me a lot in additional recruited soldiers, where I'm still building up these regions. There's no need for me to go to war right now. So, don't worry, we will go to war, trust me. But what I'm doing here, building up an economic base so I can do what you guys want, which is build a professional army. Unless you want me to auto-resolve spam spears, okay, we gotta get money. And that just takes time to begin with. Okay, so in this region here, we could build a well, but there's no real need for it. Just having a look at this for the city food stores. How much? Sanitation plus 9. It's not heaps, but see that'll. Hang on, let's see this one here. All right, that's mead hall, right? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so what are we gonna build here? We could go and build some more food, which will certainly allow us to build these up a bit more. How much sanitation do we have here? 5. We could build that all the way to max without any problems with sanitation. It just comes down to food, which it will consume 60 food, so yeah, we could do it. Alright, if we go with food. What are the other options though? Okay, so Bone Crafters Guild provides a lot of money from industry. A lot of... No, we wouldn't be able to do that in this region. The squalor problems would be too much of a problem. Carpenters Guild. This would give us access to onagers and Slavi Levy archers. Not that I particularly like those archers, they suck ass. I should check to see if they get upgraded at any point. These replace Slavic Marauder Bowmen. Hang on. Slavic archers replace Slavic Levy archers, right. Where's the Slavic Marauder Bowmen? Well, whatever. Slavic Hunters. So they do get upgraded quite a lot. So that is certainly something we could get. I'm not sure if it's really good to get right now, because what we need to be focusing on is economy. But let's see. That'll provide some bonuses to all regions, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. It does cause slight squalor problems. We could afford it though. There's a bit of public order there as well. But another thing here is that we don't really have a heap load of food. This can still be built up another level. And we also need to take into account that fertility will drop here because we can't build another one of these. So by the end of the campaign we're going to end up with fertility of 1 here. Okay. Could build a chieftain house for public order, but public order seems to be okay. So let me just see, what were the other options? So this here, Smith's Guild. Improve armor smithing, weapon smithing. Nope, don't want that. We've got the plaster maker. Reduced construction costs. I wouldn't think that that's... Look at this, it's a completely useless building chain to be honest. Basket Weavers Guild, also pretty useless. They make these building things in here, which if you could have more building slots, sure, we'd build them, but since there's so limited building slots, they just waste their time in making these utterly useless buildings. Alright, let's just build the vanity farmstead, build the goat barns. It's also reasonably good for food as well. And that also increases army capacity. Does this as well? Interesting. Probably spent a little bit more time on looking at that than I really needed to, but it's important to know what we've got. So growth is coming here, and public order's under control. If we can get the public order, to be really good, it'll provide more growth. There's plenty of food here for now. The public order here is pretty good. We could possibly send him out to start occupying this province. Let me just see. And don't have a heap load of money. We could get away with it, I think. He doesn't provide any bonuses by himself. Alright, let's go. Because this whole area here is also desolate. The thing is, as we expand the frontier, things, you know, corruption does increase. But it's, you know, as far as the wars are concerned, it's much cheaper than a war. I could always bring her in at a later date. And it is growing at a reasonable rate, I guess. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. Unless there's anything else I can do. Who doesn't completely hate me? Apart from the Huns. So apparently the Franks now don't like me. Why is that? Well, whatever. Let's try and get a trade agreement with them.
Satan, let your
Or just
words
anything
move
with
me
them.
to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
Too far away to really need a non-aggression pact. Alright, we'll try with a trade agreement. It just doesn't make any sense, to be honest. I mean, we are stronger than them. Why wouldn't they trade with us? We've only got one trade faction. Caledonians are probably up here. I probably should have sent someone out there, but whatever. I don't know. Until I guess I break my ties with the Huns, nobody wants to trade with me. Oh well. No, that's shit. Didn't provide any good bonuses. So this government... Yeah, authority. There we go. That's what we need. Good. Reducing the penalties that he was applying. And now he's actually providing public order for the province. Well, the Huns have seen to this region all burning down to the ground. Which, unless it was owned by the Burgundians, I guess that works for me. While everyone's bothering with the Huns, they're not bothering with me. Because the thing is, even if we didn't pay the Huns that tax, we'd have to fight them. To declare war on us, it's almost certain. The thing is, you cannot actually destroy the Huns until Attila dies. And Attila's not even on the field yet, so there's no point fighting them. It would just be consistent and constant bloody defensive battles over and over and over, and they just do so much damage, we'd never grow these provinces up. Better that they're, even if we're paying 30% of our money, they're just out there destroying everyone else who essentially don't care about anyway because they're not trading with me, except for Burgundians, which are trading. Oh, I forgot to recruit more troops here.
To battle!
Let's see how they perform.
Destroy them!
Ooh, that's... I'm gonna have to hire some more mercenaries. But to be honest, the mercenaries are cheaper than my bloody factional troops. And the Bosphorus warriors are actually good soldiers. Alright, so let's see here. So they're fairly cheap. They've got reasonable stats. These are much better though. I think I'll get one of them.
For the tribe!
There we go. Might as well take a ransom. Because like I've said previously, the more income we can get, the sooner we can get, or the bigger armies we can get. Because we cannot conquer the world off small armies in this. You just can't do it. Or it just takes too long, more like it. Okay, so what are we going to do with this region? What do we need mostly? We've already got some food. Sanitation's not great because they built this. Well, hang on. Oh, right, I see. So it's not a huge issue. But if I do build a well, it will improve growth rate. So if I have a look at the current growth rate, it's 14. Okay, so where would I want to build it? Here? No, I'd want to build, I think, the sanitation building here, because I don't think this one here is going to need sanitation. This one will, because it's got the fishing jetties. So we'll build the sanitation building first. Luckily, the sanitation building doesn't actually require growth. I mean, food. Or money. It's completely without penalties. Excuse me. Alright. Taking this. Good. The good thing about taking a region that started off in desolate, is that it doesn't require much growth at all to get its growth. So we'll probably have 2 or 3 growth by the time that's even finished. Of course, there's no need for taxation here. Get the public order growing so it grows even faster. I'll just take my time on capturing all those other settlements. Now looking at over here. Yep, it's good. Okay, we could build another spot here, but what do we need? It's got a bit of food, but don't forget it's autumn, so there's a little bit of a bonus there. You need to take that into account. This is also going to provide more food next turn. The fertility is poor, so it could certainly use that religious building to improve the fertility. So its fertility at the moment is 2. So we could essentially get it to rich. But we have to wait for another growth, which won't take too much time if we want to get there. But then again, it'll consume food. It'll also provide public order. What to do? I guess we'll just leave that for now, and we'll see next turn. Well, we'll see in the next few turns. I'll wait till it's got a bit more growth. We'll expand the minor cities. Okay, this one's here. I could build that, but that's, consuming a little bit of food, and we're teetering right on the edge here. Then again, that's about to be built. Yeah, we're going to have plenty of food here, so let's build that up. So building these to level 3 will consume additional food as well. How are we going with the trade goods anyway? I could still just knock down that gems down to level 1 and we'd make the exact same amount of money off it. Because I can't bloody export it all. So the good thing about this is going to provide religious osmosis to neighboring regions. Alright, let's move on. It's also good, the more food we can accumulate, the more global growth bonuses that we get, which is absolutely essential for this particular campaign. Since we're basically just recovering all the desolate crap that the Huns leave behind. Go away, fucking Huns. See if we can actually get an the thing is, an alliance with them, they'll drag me into every single goddamn war. I don't really want that. And we've got a non-aggression pact with them, so that'll do. Unfortunately, it does cause everyone to hate us, but we can survive off the pittance of trade that we've got and the and our tax income, especially since we essentially don't need to have any armies. The armies that I've got are just maintaining public order. That's a big increase in cash. Where did that come from? Ah, that's because our thing ran out with them. Every few turns this keeps getting bigger. We've certainly got enough food to supply them. That'll cost us a lot of money. I'm gonna go with the food. They will, of course, cost us quite a bit in growth, but I want to get my food going. That'll last 20 turns. Like I said, we want to keep the Huns busy with someone else because it's actually benefiting us. So if we focus on food, for now, we'll be fine. I mean, we are the faction to do that. We've got, you know, fertility and farms that don't cost any public order problems. So go ahead with that. Alright, so what else have we got here? Next time they ask, they'll probably ask for 200, and it will just keep going up until we tell them to fuck off. Which we will do eventually, but not until the time is right, because they're not going to get any stronger. They're already super strong. Well, actually, they will get stronger when Attila shows up. I'm not sure if I want to take on Attila straight away. Let him burn down most of Europe first. Alright, so what are we doing here? So we got extra bonus growth here. What else do we need? I need everything, essentially. What does this provide? Extra growth? Alright. That'll certainly be useful. Alright, so I want to focus on all this shit. And it's good, it just allows us to have a nice quiet campaign for once. I mean, just based off the comments in episode 1, people don't mind it too much, but I'm sure at some point people will be like, fucking fight someone you couldn't. And at which point I'll be like, well, whatever. I will. When it benefits me, there's no point fighting someone for no benefit. You gotta pick your fights, dude. Okay, so if we upgrade this will provide us with a lot of money. And there's no downside to it, so do it. We've got plenty of money, and we've also got heaps of money coming in. Imagine paying them 40% of your taxes. I mean, clearly this is designed so that eventually you just get absolutely fed up with the Huns and declare war on them. But at this point in time, paying them off 150, no big deal, they can have it. I'll just need to be careful on where I'm actually spending my my food. How come? Oh, right, because it was getting a public order bonus due to actually being conquered. What's the religious factors? It's bad, but it's not too bad. Actually, yeah, there's no Slavic paganism here. That's okay. Everything seems pretty good to me at the moment. Alright, so what we're going to build here was a well, because we need to get the sanitation under control, but also provides growth so we can get this going faster. Because at the moment it's only growing at 29. How come it's growing that fast? Resettlement. Alright. Oh, maybe the Huns were in there previously and they're pissed off. I don't know. Good, there you go, Dogma. Where'd those Venedians go? Oh good, they're pissed off. Great. You could upgrade that. That would provide us with some more food, but I don't know if I really need to. Just leave that be for now. I mean, I could upgrade some of these things, but I just want to wait and see what happens. Right, let's move on. Because the game undoubtedly gets a lot easier come the late campaign. Once you've actually got all your infrastructure, all your public order bonuses through technology, corruption bonuses, all that kind of shit, once it's all done, it becomes a lot easier to field big armies and attack the enemy on their terms, or on your terms, or whatever. If you're going to take my food, also leave my land, if you're going to take that. Also, because I've done another dilemma event with the Huns, people are going to hate me even more for that, for sucking up to them. But you'll see. Sometimes the person that sucks up to you the most will actually be your undoing. We just need to wait for the right time to strike. faction destroyed. Abaskia, what happened to them? Religious sanctions. Okay, Tingris now represent a significant percentage of our community. What is their status? Nah. Fuck off. Oh shit.
Ready for battle.
Oh wait, he's not a governor though, so it's fine. So yeah, what happened to them? It's owned by Kartli, who hate me. So they're at war with... Well, actually, what happened to the Sassanids anyway? I wonder if they're even still around. They should be. Puppet state of Iran. Armenia. Fucking Sassanids actually seem to be gone. A lot of this shit's desolate. But they might still be around, who knows. Alright, so looking over here. If I was to leave, the public order would go down quite quickly. To stay there for now, because we've already got quite a lot of growth coming in here. I wonder if I should actually get a governor in there, because that way we could put an edict in there and it'll grow even faster. Because the growth rate shouldn't actually be very high at the moment. It's only at 10. We could double that. But I don't know. Raha. Let's rename it something Australian. What a stupid name. But whatever. Maybe you'll get a couple of giggles out of that. So, this governor here, I'd rather have that because we don't really have big corruption at the moment. So it does provide some income, but it's like 50 per turn. I'd rather get that. More public order. He's not too old either. He'll need quite a few more levels up before he gets to that point though. Well, whatever. There's nothing else going on. So this priestess here, Mila, she sucks. Yeah, so we've got an influx of people following Tingri, largely because of the Huns constantly being in our face. Is it just me, or did they change the faction one for the Garamantians? I just saw it then, it wasn't like pink. I don't think they're planning to actually attack us. I should take him out of force march just in case though. Because he should be able to beat that army. I could really use that tech upgrade for improved archers, because that would improve all the garrisons in my settlements. Because the archers, they just absolutely suck shit. But at the same time, I'm trying to get all those public order benefits from the end of the chain of the civic. Because that'll make a huge difference when it comes to colonizing shit. Okay, good. This is what we're looking for here. What was I going to build here again? We've got a bit of food. So it's summer here. What was I going to do? We've got the sanitation. It was religion. That's right. That'll increase fertility here. But I've only got one food building. So what if we just build a food building first? And then we'll worry about fertility another time. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just do that. I mean, it does provide public order and growth as well. Consumes food, and we kind of need the food because we've got to pay the Huns. And anyway, food will provide growth. Alright, so this has been built. What are we doing here? First thing we need will be what? I'm gonna go with food. Oh, hang on, we got prime forest here. I actually kind of need that because if we get that, let me see, because that's all I need. I just need the wood to get to that, and that would help in a lot of other regions. However, all I need is 4 growth, and I could go after it again later. And it would provide us with a... Let me see, how much is it worth? The tradable good. It's worth jack shit. Now, I'm pretty sure the timber chain doesn't actually provide any public order problems. It does give extra wealth from industry, but I never go for industry stuff. Well, I don't go for it with this faction. Fucking, let's do it.
For the tribe.
Alright, what other resources are in this region? I don't know. Okay, if I built that up, that would improve public order, but then, of course, costing food. It was not taxed anyway. Fuck it, let's do it. There'll be growth here pretty soon. Alright, so where do we go next? I'm gonna come up to this minor settlement. Actually, fuck. I got an idea. Keep him there and I'll just send someone else to go do it. Wait, that was a navy dude. Use someone else.
Thirsty for battle.
Yeah.
Ready for orders.
Send him to go do it. Ooh, that's useful. I need that to... You know what? Let me just see. You can have that, I suppose. This guy here, let me see. Now, he's already got that. If this guy had it, the public order here would be under control. Screw it, there's no tax rate here anyway. Yeah, so that'll certainly help. Okay, yep, build up all that food. You can see our money's swelling nicely. That's what we want to see. And moving on.
Warriors all.
Okay, so this general here, well actually it's our faction leader, who's starting to get old. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot to take him off force march. That's okay, the Huns aren't going to attack, they like us. Of all the people they hate, they're not going to come after us. At least I hope not, that would suck. I just wish they'd go west, go fight people. Because if you're fighting them, they're not thinking about attacking me. Buys me more time to build up my regions, make more money, then I could, when they do eventually come at me, or when we decide to attack them, I'll have a huge army with which to fight them. What's this? The sanctions imposed drive the Tengris to the edge of society. Many of them are forced to reconsider their faith. Good. Integrity of all forces. Yeah, but that's fine. I can just decimate them because we're not in any wars. Good. Public order's actually improving here now. We could get away with taxing it, but there's no food, so I won't worry about it. Could we're actually making 10,000 a turn now. Now, if I was to increase the tax rate, we would get an additional 2,000. It's not worth it. Got to keep this public order under control. Quite a bit of food here. I could upgrade this, but we don't really need it right now because the public order is under control. Same with here. But then again, if I did do this, I might be able to let them leave. I mean, we do have more food coming in, so alright, do it. It's only going to cost us 30 food. You start moving over here. So the public order here is probably going in the red slightly, because I can't have... I'll have it deployed next turn. Yep, and then we just move on. Let me see if I can try and get a trade agreement. Nope, they will not have it. So let's have a look here. They don't care about the whole shit going on with the Huns. This whole war with the Western Roman Empire is not getting us anywhere.
Although my ancestors and people expect talk with purpose and honesty.
I should maybe try and get a peace treaty with them. Where are they? They have no territory left.
Speak your terms.
Well, they're just gonna die soon.
Plentiful haste.
And then that'll just be that. The Eastern Roman Empire, however, have 17 regions left, which is still not much, but man, the West did not last very long at all. The Jutes are all the way down here. The Danes, they've just got the 2 regions there. They're likely to attack us again at some point, but this reprieve from the fighting has been good for us. It's brought us a lot of time to just make ourselves very rich. If they come back again, we could field an army twice as large. Why are they raiding? Oh wait, that's not my territory. It's all good. They want to raid someone else's territory. I don't mind. I guess it'll be good once the Western Roman Empire is actually completely gone. Then I'm not at war with anyone. Maybe I'll be able to establish some more trade agreements after that. Okay, there they go. So then, let's see if we can establish a trade agreement now.
Are you brave or foolish?
Nope. So we've got wood now to trade.
Well, speak. I will listen.
But still nobody wants to trade.
Out.
How much do I have to pay you to get a trade agreement? I'm not doing that though. Not that much money. It's ridiculous. Although, you know, given the amount... How many settlements do they have? 2. Just have to calculate, I guess, how many... Okay, I'd make 466 per turn from them, which isn't heaps.
I will listen before I turn you inside out.
So if I was to offer them 4,000, 4,066, it would take me 10 turns to recoup my money from that. If I was to go 9320, that would take 20 turns to recoup it. No, forget it.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
No, nobody else is even willing to. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's not worth paying them that much money for a stupid trade agreement. I don't need it. It just would benefit me, that's all. Okay, now since we've got the wood, we can upgrade this. There's no downside to it, so fuck yeah, let's go for it. So let's go through the lists and try and find them all so we can build them. This region here has sanitation issues. And that's to be expected given the situation. I need these territories here. I don't think I'd build this... yeah, I'd need to have the sanitation building here. It's on its way, it's going to happen. So what are the public order problems here? We've got religious differences and immigrants. Well, essentially the immigrants has been going down a hell of a lot lately. I mean, there's gold, but... fuck, there's only 4 builder slots, and... it's just not worth it. It's not worth the public order problems, I just can't have it. Because we've got sanitation issues here as well. One of the major problems I have with this game, they put these resources in there which you just can't mine because there's not enough building slots. It's stupid.
Let them cower before us.
Good, and then you can fuck off. Might as well keep building it up. Just I've got the money for it, I guess. Then I need someone to come down here. Let's get started on that right away. So I'd rather just hire someone new. Well, not necessarily new, but it's just someone else to go and do that.
Thirsty for battle. For the tribe.
We're not taxing this province, so he doesn't need any of that shit.
Ready for battle.
Only the Huns like us. The Jutes don't mind us. No, they do it. Everyone hates us. Probably largely due to Imperium. I say it's largely due to dilemma events with the Huns. Oh well. Let's move on. Thanks to the Huns, I've managed to get all this territory without even having to fight any wars. So in a way, it's worth the taxes that I've had to pay them. It won't save them in the end, though. I'll get them. Yeah, that faction one's definitely different. But the wise general is the one that knows his strength and his weaknesses, and knows when a battle can't be won. Or a war can't be won, I should mean. And at this point, it can't be won. It's just it won't be worth it. I do feel like there will be some people that be like, oh, just stop being a pussy and fight them. It's just like, it's not about being a pussy or not. It's about what am I going to get out of it? And the answer is nothing. So why would I fight them? Okay, so this guy here doesn't need to be governor. Transcarpathia. Oh, so we're in balance now. That's probably good. I gotta see which regions are which. Transcarpathia is this one here. It doesn't need to have more public order. This one here does, so that's Sarmatia Europea, and then the other one that has a governor is there's no governor there. Oh, there's a rebellion here. We need to deal with that. As far as this region is concerned, it's technically actually a huge drain on my economy.
Ready for order.
But eventually, once it's all built up, and we manage to, I don't know, steal the other regions off those other guys somehow,
Thirsty for battle.
it'll be worth it later down the track. Because what we're doing here now is helping it grow. Because it's only making 734. And if we have a look at how much it's costing us more than twice that amount. that doesn't update. But reducing the upkeep cost there certainly will be good. Also providing that extra growth. So now let's have a look. It reduced it by a small margin. Okay, you get moving over here. So how many territories do I have now? 15. So we're expanding. Are we almost at the next level of Imperium? We're on Inspiring. The next one is, yeah, we're very close to the next level of Imperium, which might give us an extra governor, but it's not going to be good for, just says major diplomatic penalty with most factions. It's probably the same. So, no real bad side, I guess, in getting intimidating. It's when we get severe that it becomes a problem. Alright. So what's this notification? It's nothing. Alright then. So looking at what's the corruption anyway? 13%. It's not too bad. What else are we gonna do here? We've got a bit of food. Just leave it. Hyperborea. Yep, nothing I think needs to be done here. Okay, we can afford the public order and sanitation issues associated with that. Wait. It's... Yeah, do it there. Because there's no sanitation here. Oh, hang on. We've got another 3 growth here. What do we need? I recently built that. So what else could we build here? We could wait until 4 growth and build the religious building, which will improve growth, which not growth, fertility, which we don't really need right now. What if I build the religious building? Because that'll spread onto other provinces. Alright, let's do that. I mean, it'll consume food, but we've got a decent amount of food here anyway, so it should be okay. This region's not being taxed. What are the problems here? There's actually no problems, it's just religious differences. I just need to build it up a bit more. Well, as soon as that's built, we'll be able to build something there. I'm not sure if I should bother with public order, or maybe I should build food, because we need... Oh, that reminds me. This woman here, I keep forgetting about her. Just deploy for the turn. Because I need her over here. Oh, wait. No point taxing this. We're making jack shit money. Let's move on. So this governor here, not much zeal. That's fine. And let's move on. The White Huns are still alive as well. In my Eastern Roman Empire campaign, the Sassanids did away with the Huns. Of course, it's always fairly random what happens. So who knows, maybe this time the White Huns did away with the Sassanids. In multiplayer battles, goddamn, the White Huns are overpowered as hell. Give blessing. It's all good. Oh right, I forgot to issue this shit. Okay, do we need this governor still in this province here? I think he is providing the extra growth, so yeah. So what were the 4 regions again? Hyperborea. Okay, who's the governor of Hyperborea? Vladislav. Where is he? There he is. You need to become a judge. And who are you? Of Sarmatia Europea. Yes, we need extra public order there. So if you would become... Oh no, you can't become a judge yet. Oh well, become a elder first. And I guess you can just become a judge. Even though Transcarpathia, I reckon, is... Yeah, it's... Oh, actually, it could use a bit of a public order boost to get it all the way to 100. That'd be nice. Alright, so we were going to build the religious chain here, because that'll provide religious osmosis. And public order. It will cost food, but that's going to provide us with a little bit extra. And more growth will come, we'll build more food. Oh, we don't quite make it by the look of it. Oh, we do, good. Oh, there comes our Imperium. We can get another governor now. And also another priest. Okay, well I don't need you anymore. Okay, where do I get the priest from? I have to get it from all the way over here. Alright, so what do we get? Encourage dissent, steward, or public speaker. Get the public speaker. Good. Where will I send her? I've already got one here. I'll probably send her to Teneus. Good, everything's looking good as long as we're not in any wars. I mean, we just keep on building, keep on expanding. Actually, just looking over here, looks like we've come to the border with who's this? Afrigids. Do they like me or do they hate me? They hate me. Why do they hate me so much? Just because we haven't done anything good to them, I guess. They hate the Eastern Roman Empire. Now, if I offered to go to war with the East and the White Huns in exchange for a trade agreement, oh, motherfucker. I can get a non-aggression pact with them. Okay, just looking at the Eastern Roman Empire. Nobody likes them. Absolutely nobody. So we don't lose anything, I suppose, by... The thing is, they might come over here to attack us. But looking at their strength rating... they're not at war with the Eastern Romans.
Be welcome, I suppose. Now speak as you will, and try
This
to
is
be
step 1, I
interested.
suppose, in getting a trade agreement with these losers. Fucking losers. I'd actually have to pay them to do it as well. Alright, what I'll do... Don't worry about the non-aggression pact right now. I'll offer to go to war with the White Huns.
My
No.
torturer has a collection of dollars.
Maybe the Eastern Roman Empire. And I'll try and get some money out of them. Because this will increase my standing with them just by declaring war on them. And what about non-aggression pact? No, it'll have to be for... Basically, it's a combined offer in regard to the White Huns. So, payments. I want to get some cash out of them. I think I asked for the same amount as I did last time. I'm not going to get much out of this. Okay, they accepted. Now they'll be a little bit more happier with me. So, it's not a huge deal. They've gone to war with the Eastern Roman Empire. Let me see. No. Okay, now what if we went to war with the White Huns as well? Hang on, before I do that, I can't check to see. I don't think the Huns care about the White Huns at all, so let's do it. The White Huns are too far away, I think, to bother me. I'm not going to get any money out of this. Yeah, they're ages away. Now, what are they ranked anyway? They're ranked number 33. They're not very strong. And they're busy fighting... The Sassanids aren't even here. I think they've been defeated. So looking at these factions... Yeah, they're not vassals of the... of the shit. Okay, now, if we were to get a non-aggression pact, but ask for... Offer them money... Shut the fuck up. Jeez, even that's just moderate. And he's unreliable as well. So we've just entered 2 wars there for a pittance amount of money, just to hopefully make them like me a little bit more. Could end up being a big mistake, but we'll see. Gotta do something. So the public order here is fine. And everything's growing, good. Let's just go through the region, see what else there is to do, and then move on. Alright, we've got a bit of growth here. What to build? So we've got the sanitation. What do we need here? Do we want to have the religious? How much food have we got here? We don't have enough food. Alright. At Gelonus or Gelonus, actually these names need to change. So over here I'm gonna call this Billabong. I don't even think I spelled that right. I don't even care. I'm gonna call this Boomerang. And this one I'm gonna call Fuck you cunt. The most Australian saying there is. Okay, taxing this region, there's no money to be had here anyway. Moving on. Can still assign a provincial governor. Definitely do it at Scythia. Now, who here shall we use? You've already leveled up a little bit. What stats have you got though? Extra integrity. What about these guys here? Taskmaster, dignitary, extra tax rate. Wouldn't worry about that too much. Ah, fuck it. I'll put you in there. So, this is at Scythia. There you go. And really, this is just more useful to get that extra growth. Because this region should actually be pretty quick to build up. Alright, moving on. And if you're offended by me changing the names of these historical cities, I don't care. It's a game. Who gives a shit? I think I read one comment was like, oh, you should have more respect for the historical significance of blah 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 blah. I don't care. It's a sandbox game. You're not supposed to play this historically accurate. Okay, so what do we got going here? Yep, political favors, go for it. Also, this new guy, where is he? This guy here, he needs that, but he doesn't have enough influence yet. All good. What else are we doing? Oh, we're right on 55 minutes. I think we can go for one more in turn, since they're pretty uneventful. So we're going for food here. Okay, I guess you should deploy while you're here anyway. And that'll get it to its maximum public order limit. And you come over here and deploy, and then public order's all good. Okay, and we've got heaps of growth here. In fact, we can do both of these. What? Oh, fuck, no we can't. doesn't matter. The next one will be available soon. So we've got... What are we missing here? We don't have much food. Or public order. Or sanitation. That's okay, it'll all come. Let's start with food. Gotta feed the people. Alright, now if we tax the region, there's a lack of food. And not much money. So just keep it not being taxed. Get the public order nice and strong. That's what we need. And eventually I'll move you down to here, to Sarai. So you can defend it against possible incursions by these losers. Now that the war has had some time to sink in, these guys here still don't give a shit about me. It says their attitude is improving. It just takes time. But it's not going to get to being good. Admires Eastern Romans, so they don't appreciate me going to war with them, I guess. No, they actually do like it. Whatever. So who... Let me just see here. Who actually likes me? Probably no one. There's less people that like me now than ever. Just the Jutes, and I can't trade with them. Well, whatever. No point crying over it. I can't do anything about it. I think it's largely because of the Huns. I just want a few more trade agreements, that's all. I could make so much more money. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Fuck, I'm actually making tons of cash. We seem to be losing a bit of our balance of power. It might be because these guys here have so much influence. So I should have them spend it. So that they don't be such a pain in the ass. We've been losing a bit of control. Oh, your wife died. Right, I remember that notification a while back. Okay, if you want to have the women gather support. Actually, cancel that. We don't know what's going to happen from this. So maybe do it next turn. If I remember, which I'll probably forget because it'll be the next episode. Because we're ending the episode after this end turn here. Now, if I sent an army down to the Eastern Roman Empire and just raided, sacked, whatever, just attacked them, a lot of factions will like me for it. I'm not sure if I actually should do that, though. God, those guys are a long way from their starting position. There's also desolate territory here. And there's also, what's it called, Dacia. Dacia's been left desolate for a while now. Start thinking about taking it. But that will put me on a border with the Eastern Roman Empire, essentially bringing us into contact with the rest of the Western world, which will probably cause us to have a lot of fights, which might not be to our benefit right now. But then again, we have got tons of money. Hispania was destroyed, I don't give a shit. So looking at this, the balance of power didn't actually go at all in our favour due to them spending their influence, but it's fine. Okay then, just having a look at the situation here. Everything's looking fine. I mean, no battles this episode, but it's fine. Our money's being built up. I mean, think about how many armies we could train with that. Let's just keep doing what we're doing, build these regions up, make a ton of money, and then we'll wash across the face of the of Europe in a tide of Slavic crap. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 8 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.